Hi there, I want to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time or you're just new or visiting, you're not quite sure what this crazy thing is all about, let me just give you a little bit of background and some introductory points, I guess, about me, about what I'm trying to do, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a guy that just drives around talking to I don't know whoever is listening, and just passing along some of the things that I'm learning about life. Some important lessons on the road, specifically to success. So no cats, all right? No cats. I love cats. I love funny cat videos. That's not what this is about. No silly memes. I'm as guilty as the rest of them at laughing at memes, and they're a bunch on my Facebook feed. That's not what I'm doing here. 3x5 Goals is my channel for helping people along the road to success. Now, who am I? You're wondering. This crazy guy talking to himself in the car. Yeah, that's true, and that's the first thing you're going to know about me is I talk to myself in the car out loud as I drive around. Just because it's the only chance really that I get to do this. So, a couple of things about these videos. Number one, they're raw, and it's just me talking. I don't go off of a script. I don't have bullet points. Sometimes I'll jot down a fun idea on my cards, and I'll when I start out, I'll just kind of think about it first for a second. But this is me kind of finding my voice, learning how to speak. It's actually some good training for me. I want to be a public speaker someday, so I want to learn how to articulate thoughts intelligently with people. But you're going to learn that I don't have all the answers. I'm discovering answers along the way. I'm not a coach or a mentor. Maybe someday I will be. Not right now. Right now I drive around South Phoenix on bumpy roads going to and from work, and kind of rattles the camera a little bit. I apologize for that. I try and stabilize it as best I can. But I hope you'll look past the raw material or the raw execution of the videos. Maybe someday I can get a better set of equipment. I hope you look past it and you look to the content of what I'm talking about. Because what you'll get from me is genuine, authentic, unedited, from the heart, thoughts, ideas, and hopefully I'll even challenge your way of thinking from time to time. That will hopefully help you on your way to what you're trying to achieve in life. Because that's really one thing I'm extremely passionate about is helping others achieve what they want in life. 3x5goals.com is simply a system I use to find ideas and to write down thoughts, to-do lists, goals, and some other things. Check it out if you haven't yet. I'm not selling anything right now. I'm just putting my ideas out there, and I'm trying to help you, and hopefully these videos help in some way. So like I was saying, I'm not, a super uber successful guy. I drive an old vehicle. It's paid for, but it's an old vehicle. I'm a big believer in no debt. By day I do marketing. I've got some side hustles going on. I'm trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. I've got 5 kids, 3 of which are teenagers, so that's a lot of fun. But I'm trying to really help them avoid some of the pitfalls that I had in life and things that I wish I had done differently. And that kind of drives a little bit of my passion, what I want to do. So that's I guess the background behind some of my thoughts. And I'm not polished by any means. I won't claim to be. These are unedited. These videos are completely 100% unedited. It's just me talking out loud, driving down the road, sharing with you some of the things that I'm learning that I find most valuable about life. And hopefully it helps. And if you like it, I invite you to pass it along. Invite some of your other friends and people that you know that are students in life, that are trying to learn just like I am. And let's go through this journey together. So, whatever it is that you're trying to go through, at the foundation of that are goals. And that's one thing that I have really come to appreciate is the value of three things: our goals, our patterns and our habits. And patterns I would lump with routines. They're very similar to habits, but they're not the same thing. So goals, patterns, and habits. And that is what is at the foundation of 3x5 goal setting system. You'll find that it works on all three of those areas for you. Your patterns, habits, and your goals. That's what makes up you in life. Your goals, your patterns, your habits. That's the only difference between you and anyone else you admire who you might hold up on a pedestal as this is the guy that I want to be or do, or he drives the car I want to have, he lives in the house that I want to live in, and he takes the vacations that I want to take. He has the type of lifestyle or the job that I want. That guy, the only difference between you and that guy are your goals, habits, and patterns. That's it. The rest of it will fall in place. Once you have your goals, habits, and patterns figured out, well, you plug into the right network, the right connections. I mean, the goals, habits, and patterns, that's going to dictate how you think. It's going to dictate your actions. It's going to dictate who you spend your time with and where you spend your time and what you spend your time doing. That ultimately leads to the lifestyle that you have. That's true. Now, I'm not saying that because I have this extremely lavish, amazing lifestyle. I am right in the middle of middle-class America. I live paycheck to paycheck. I have a job. I'm trying to work some entrepreneurial side hustles, trying to raise a family like most everybody else in life. Trying to learn a few things as I go along. Crazy, right? Well, gosh, if we can just figure out how to get down the way of thinking, our goals, our habits, our patterns, and our routines, we can change our lives. And that's what this 3x5 system goal setting program that you see me hold this up all the time, very passionate about it. These goal cards changed my life, are changing my life. They already have to some degree, but they are. And I thought, if this has been so good for me so far, why not start sharing it with others? So these thoughts that come to me that I hear, they come from a lot of different places. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read a lot of books. I'm like a sponge, right? I'm just a sponge right now for life. I'm a student. I think I'll always be that way, no matter how much success I may be blessed to achieve in life. I'm a sponge. There's so much more that I want to do with my life that I haven't been able to yet, that I'm planning on doing. But as I learned things along the way, I thought, why not take this half an hour commute, instead of listening to the radio, why not take some of the things that I learn and share them and see who comes across it and see who finds it valuable. And if they do, maybe they'll comment, maybe they'll share, maybe they'll invite their friends. And who knows, maybe we can get a small following or just a group of people that kind of feel the same way. We're a little frustrated at life. We're not really getting where we want to get to fast enough. We haven't figured everything out, but we figured a few things out. And what we have figured out, we can share with each other, and we can build kind of a community around the ideas of let's figure out goals, habits, patterns, thought processes, all these things that successful people talk about as the foundation for their success. Well, let's spend a little time figuring all that out. And that's what 3x5 Goals is all about. So here's a crazy guy driving around the streets of Phoenix, talking out loud to himself, looking at other drivers who are giving him funny looks in the car. It's all for you. That's what I'm doing. And I don't even know who you are. Hopefully one day I get to meet you. I love people. I love helping people. I'm passionate about helping people. You know what I want to do someday is I want to coach and mentor, especially I want to work with youth. I'm just going to share that with you. I love youth. I love the potential of youth. And I think a lot of youth nowadays, unintentionally, I don't think they realize it, but they waste a lot of time. I think social media is a big culprit. And I think if while you're young, you can figure out this habits, patterns, and systems, if you can put that in place while you're, junior high even, and high school, college, man, you can be leaps and bounds above everybody else when you're in your 20s, 30s. You get figured out early. That's what I want to do. I want to help those people. I want to help everybody. So I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad you're along for the journey. This crazy ride we call life, the ups and downs, the failures and successes that we're all going through, the discouragements, the exciting times. It's a roller coaster. And sometimes it all happens within an hour, right? Especially if you're an entrepreneur. Man, I'm saying I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad you're spending the time, and I hope you find something valuable. I take my time with you on these videos extremely seriously. These are raw and uncut, and I'm not editing, I'm not polishing, not filtering through Photoshop, and any of that. I may not be the funniest guy on YouTube, but you know what? You're going to fill my heart in every one of these videos because I'm sharing what I have found to be some of the most valuable things that will help you succeed. And I hope that you'll find enough value in it that you'll share it along with some of your friends. And hopefully together we can meet up one day and look back and say, yeah, you know, we had some failures, we had some fun times and crazy, stupid videos, bumpy roads and all that stupid stuff. You know what? It helped me and I got through some things, and now we're here and we're looking together and we're laughing, we're looking back and we're going, it's a crazy ride, but we made it. We got through some things and we're here. And on to the next one, wherever that is. But let's do it together.